Assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to our series on the miracles of the Qur'an. In this episode, we'll be exploring the concept of ijaz, which refers to the miraculous nature of the Qur'an's linguistic and literary style. As we delve into this fascinating topic, we'll examine the ways in which the Qur'an's unique and powerful language defies the norms of classical Arabic, and discuss the significance of this linguistic miracle for believers and non-believers alike. So, whether you're a seasoned scholar or a curious newcomer, join us as we explore the profound and/or inspiring beauty of the Qur'an's divine message. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below to stay up to date on all of our latest episodes and join our growing community of learners and seekers. The word ijaz or mu'jiza is neither mentioned in the Qur'an, nor has either of them been used by the early authors. Instead, they used the words ayah or karamah until al-Wasiti chose ijaz al-Qur'an as the title for his famous work. The word mu'jiza gave new meanings that were defined by speculative theologians to be something that is extra natural, challenging, and that could not be opposed. There are conditions for an event to be called a mu'jiza. The event should be beyond human capability. It should be extra natural. It should be predicted by a righteous man and come to happen as predicted. It is known in the history of religions that every prophet had a miracle which he showed to his people and challenged them with in an unprecedented way. Some of the prophets even had more than one sign as a definite proof that he was sent by Allah, and to challenge his people to bring what was similar to it if they denied it. Every sign given to any of the prophets was exclusively meant for his people. The miracle given to Prophet Musa was his staff which he threw on the ground, and it became a moving snake, and his hand which turned white without any disease whenever he put it in his armpit. But when he died, his signs were also no more there. The miracle of Prophet Isa was to cure the blind and the lepers, and to resurrect the dead with Allah's permission. After Allah raised him to the heavens, his miracles also stopped. As for Prophet Muhammad, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, his miracles are complete and will remain preserved with the command of Allah till the day of resurrection. His main miracle is the Qur'an, the everlasting book of Allah. Anyone who is living after the death of this prophet of mercy will be able to see and read it. All praise is due to Allah, who gave us preference over many of his creations. That is why when the Crusaders came to fight the Muslims and were routed, they found that Muslim arts and sciences had played a major role in their victory over them. So when they went back to their countries, they told their people, "Let us transfer the sciences that the Muslims have." They then transferred the sciences from the land of Islam, which was then rife with sciences and was a fertile land for academic activities, to a land that practiced a corrupted religion that looked down upon knowledge. Allah supported his prophets and messengers with miracles that served as testimonies for the truth of the guidance which they brought. However, it should be noted that the miracles that came before Prophet Muhammad, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, were all perceptible, that is, they were based upon what superseded what the people were used to. But the miracle of the seal of the messengers was intellectual, logical, and rhetorical, that suited human transformation from ignorance and stark darkness to the state of reasoning and intellectual liberation. If you wish, you can call it the state of human preparedness to accept reasoning and intellectual liberation. The Qur'an is special because it's a message for all people and all time. It's a miracle because it can't be copied, and it's not limited to any particular culture or science. The miracle is based on human intelligence, which is something that has always been important no matter where or when you live. All the prophets, including Muhammad, peace be upon him, were given a physical sign as evidence of their prophethood while they were alive, but these signs lost their effectiveness after their death. However, Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the last prophet, and his miracle was the Qur'an, which is an everlasting proof of his prophethood. Even though Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, passed away, the Qur'an remains as an illuminating guide and a divine proof that Islam is the true religion chosen by Allah. This means that no other religion will be accepted by Allah besides Islam. Unlike other nations and people who inherited laws and rulings from their prophets without inheriting any miracles, Muslims inherited not only laws, but also an incredible sign that serves as both the law and the straight path. This unique aspect of the inimitability of the Qur'an is significant since the purpose of the signs of prophets is to prove their trustworthiness and the authenticity of their message from their Lord. In the case of Muslims, this sign not only leads disbelievers to faith, but also guides who have gone astray to the straight path. Following the death of the prophets, the miracles that were once physically perceptible became mere narratives that are told, but not actual occurrences that can be seen or experienced. The difference between the miracles of other prophets and Muhammad's, blessings and peace be upon them all, is that Muhammad's miracles are not just things people see, they are also laws and ways of living. When people see a miracle, it is easy to believe it, but if they hear about it later, it can be hard to believe. For example, if someone doesn't believe that Prophet Isa, peace be upon him, raised the dead 2,000 years ago, it's hard to prove because it's not something people normally see, and it goes against what people believe. Impossible. That is why Christians may not fully understand their religion or simply follow it because of their family's traditions. While perceptible miracles may be believed by those who witness them, they may be doubted by those who hear about them later on. We Muslims believe in all the past prophets and their miracles only because the Qur'an and Sunnah inform us of these miracles. The Qur'an is a miracle that is suitable for the current phase of human development, which is centered around science and reasoning. This phase focuses on the intellectual and logical aspects of humanity, which is the foundation for other aspects of life. To conclude the first 2 episodes of the introduction of miraculous nature of the Qur'an with the statement of Arrive Rafi, may Allah have mercy upon him, that the Qur'an illustrates the systems of the universe that scholars later discovered and researched. Despite their research, they still consider the Quranic illustration unique and fresh. We should thank Allah, the Lord of all the worlds, for blessing us with noble Qur'an and sending his messenger to us. This is just one example of the great inimitability of the Qur'an. Allah alone guides us to the straight path, and we should ask him for guidance, help, and steadfastness. He is the excellent protector and helper, and success comes only from him.
Attention viewers! We are thrilled to announcing that in the upcoming 3rd episode, we will begin to unravel the captivating miracles of the Qur'an. If you are interested in learning more, please do subscribe and share our YouTube channel. We will be uploading weekly videos of this series, presenting the content in an easy-to-understand format. Don't miss out on the opportunity to deepen your understanding of the Qur'an and its miraculous nature. Join us on this enlightening journey today.